Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mount Olive High School. As GSHSW, Market Tavern, and Ivory Rehab present this local 102 IBEW NJSIAA Region 2 Finals. I'm Donald J. Brower here, Matt side, live with James Dacunto. James, welcome aboard. We're going to have a really good matchup throughout. This is one of the toughest regions in the area, and I think we're going to see some really good action here in the finals.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of St. Joe's. That, most of the finals usually will be one St. Joe's wrestler. It just speaks to them as a program and how well they've been doing this year. They're the #1 team in the state right now.
So there's a couple guys I really also want to see too. You look at some of those guys from St. Joe's, but you also see a Nick Doctor from Clifton. Clifton gets 3 to the finals. Great day for Mount Olive with as many kids as they've gotten to the finals in advance. Just shows how deep that program is. But it's going to be a very interesting final. We're going to start at 106. If you guys want to see the other medal rounds for this region, we are streaming medal round 3, where it's 3rd place and 5th place on the streams below. There will not be commentary with it, but you'll be able to get the score, know who's going where, and do what we're doing. We're going to have an award of the Alex Abahi Never Back Down Foundation. Noah Zendaki from Wayne Valley. He gets a scholarship for college and will be invited to a luncheon at the Brownstone, most likely over the summer. We're going to do the Region Assistant Coach of the Year and Head Coach of the Year. Fair one for the Assistant Coach of the Year. I know he's got to be here. I just saw him. I was talking to the Fairlawn head coach. There he is. Fairlawn Assistant Coach of the Year. Now we're going to have the Head Coach of the Year. This is going to be Wayne Valley. Amazing year by Coach Schroeder. I think they wound up only having 1 loss, and I'm pretty sure that was in the group semis. I'm pretty sure it was it wasn't Southern. It was a really good Group 3 school, and I'm drawing a blank here. But before we get started, I'd like to thank our title sponsors for today: Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy and the Market Tavern. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age. We offer broad insurance acceptance and personalized treatment plans, ensuring patients receive the quality of care they deserve. The best part? You can see a physical therapist with or without a prescription. If you're in pain, schedule an appointment today at Ivy Rehab/appointments. You can also scan the UR code you see on your screen to learn more about our treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. Follow us on social media, on Facebook, GardensHSWrestling.com, on X, GardensHSW, on Instagram, GardensHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube. Get notified when we go live with our events. We're going to stand for the national anthem.
Please remain standing until the colors are retired. remain standing, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing until the colors are retired. Thank you.
Going to get ready here with 106. This is going to be Logan Forgatch versus JoJo Burke. The number 1 seed and the number 3 seed. A lot of people may not remember, but Burke was the wrestler who clinched the win over Del Barton at groups in Rutgers. And Forgatch has just really been on a tear for Par Hills this year. Sitting on 39-2 this year. Burke 31-3, both underclassmen. They're going to wrestle the matches, and stop them. So basically what they're going to do is, if you're watching and say, for example, there's a first period pin over here on our mat, they're not going to start the other matches until the entire weight is completed. So we're starting at 106. As I said, you can see the stream for 3rd place and 5th place just below. They'll have the footage without commentary. We're just waiting, I guess, on the officials who are coming off their break. Everybody give a round of applause to the officials for finally showing up to help out. One of your favorite groups is the officials, James. I know that. You're always a very good official guy. Never had any issues with any calls.
No, I definitely wouldn't say that.
It's called sarcasm, James. Getting you in here, sarcasm. As we said, we have Logan Forgatch here in the white and I'm going to say Columbia. I guess that's the blue. I'm not a girl, so no. That's sexist. I don't know. I'm too old now. I don't know colors, people. It's blue to me. And JoJo Burke in the dark green and gold.
Hard snap by JoJo so far. So far, good job by Forgatch to defend.
And Forgatch, looking at this Par Hills team, they've done a great job this year. I'm a little surprised about their dual meet record because they have such quality kids, and you thought that would translate over. But they're a great tournament team, and you see it here. I mean, you have McGinty qualify. Fornini, unfortunately, didn't qualify for states, but he's another good one for him. And, here you got Forgatch. I mean, this is a really good group of guys for this Par Hills team.
Yeah, I mean, I had similar beautiful duck by JoJo Burke. No takedown awarded yet. He gets a 3-point takedown. He leads us 3-0.
Burke is just all over him here. Basically trying to go for a cradle, then grabs that arm.
It looks like he slides in an arm bar now.
If you're interested in any other region action we have going on today, we're down at Region 3 and 4. I think Region 3 is pretty close to done. I think they're at 190 right now. And Region 4 looks like it's at 138. So plenty of action still going on.
Four guys are going to get to his feet, and JoJo Burke drives him out of bounds and gets a stall warning.
Also, make sure to tune into our state preview because hearing rumors there might be a state champ not competing. Can't get too into it here, but it's like that old Mean Gene hotline deal. Call the hotline. I'll give you the answer there. Burke is going to take down.
You go tripod. Oh, he's in position for a reversal, and he gets it. Now leads us, and Forgets gets the escape. It's now 5-1 for Burke. And another duck under attempt. No takedown awarded yet as they approach the edge of the mat, and he gets it. And it's now a 8-1 lead for Burke.
And you also wonder with a kid like Burke, who's a freshman, criteria may have put him in this position where he's the third seed. He easily could have been, you know, if it's ranked how they go, I think it could have been, probably would have honestly been the same final.
Yeah.
But just different seeded how they do it. Burke's going to let him up here, make it 8-2.
Really good snaps by Burke. Good job by Forkage to defend, but looks like Burke's going to get another takedown. He does. It's now an 11-2 lead, and he has him on his back. He's holding 3, I believe.
Did they say he went over?
I'm not too sure. I thought
he had swipes.
I thought so too.
I thought I saw swipes. I must be wrong. I thought I saw him swipe the hand a couple times.
I thought I saw that too, but I mean I'm not the official. I guess they said no swipes. It's that, and Burke's going to cut him again, and it's now 11-3.
I think Burke's going for the tech fall here. Obviously, you know.
I think he really found a rhythm on his feet. The start of the match, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of action on the feet until that duck under attempt, and then after that it was all JoJo Burke. And another duck.
Do you think Forgach is going to practice defense on the duck?
He might have to after this, but I mean, I think JoJo Burke has a really good duck under. He's got a leg and a bar in now. He's up 14-3.
A couple tilts here might do it for him.
.15 seconds left in the second period.
Looks like we're going to end here 14-3. Burke heading into the third.
Forgach is going to choose neutral. He's probably going to be looking big this period. Well, he has to, but.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just go for it. You know, you're qualified. You obviously want to get you know, a top seed, one of those higher criteria, but, you know, go for it. You're already down 14-3. If you get stuck here, what's the difference between that and you potentially getting something and pulling something out of the fire?
Really good attack by Burke. But so far, Forgach is doing a very good job defending that shot. It's a very deep attack by Burke.
I figured they were I could tell the referee had the whistle ready to go. I wasn't sure if he cleared that foot, what would happen. But realistically, Forgach has got to get moving here. He's, you know, time's working against him as well as the score.
I mean, when you're wrestling a wrestler as good as Burke, it's hard to get going because, you know, he's looking for bonus points himself. He's not looking to hang on here. Another duck under by Burke. He's looking to switch off to a double. Nothing yet. Steps over the ankle, but there's the takedown. It's now a 17-3 lead for Burke.
Think they're going to cut here and let him get up. It's just what the coaches want him to do. I don't know if JoJo wants to do that.
He just had his leg chopped in. A lot of times when you go to cut, I don't know, he's not looking to cut him. Oh.
That's what I mean. Like they're yelling to cut him. He's looking for something, but. Burke is looking for something there, but I mean, I don't know. It's a short time. I think if he cut when the coaches said, he would have had a tech fall by now. I think it's going to end 17-4 here. Forgatch is going to give it up to JoJo Burke. Burke is your champion at 106. I'd like to thank our title sponsors. Ivy Rehab. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age. We offer broad insurance acceptance and personalized treatment plans. You can scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about Ivy treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. And Market Tavern. Best burgers in town. Multiple beers on tap. The Market Tavern in Flanders, New Jersey. Gonna head to 113 now. This is going to be Augie Zamretta from Warren Hills facing Charles Esposito from St. Joe's Regional. We talked about St. Joe's Regional having a little bit of a showing here.
I mean, it's the #1 team in the state. You figure when they go to regions, they're going to have a lot of guys in the finals, a lot of guys going to Atlantic City. But, I mean, this team has been unreal this year. I don't think really anybody expected them to beat Del Barton, and they did. You know, Del Barton was looking great.
They got their lineup finally in, and it was, just perfect timing what they did. Zamretta is no slouch of his own. He won the region last year, up at Region 1 before the realignment. A region you know pretty well.
Yeah. St. Joe's used to be in that region too 2 years ago.
Well, this constant realignment is insane, trying to keep track of everybody.
Yeah. Now there's Bergen in that region. This whole mess is really hard to keep up with. So far, scoreless here in the first period. About a minute in.
These are two quality wrestlers, too.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one where the seeding kind of broke how it would. And, two guys I kind of expected to meet and match up really well with each other.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Zamretta wrestle again because we were in the same region last year. He won his region, and I do remember being impressed with his Zamretta. But Esposito's in on a deep single leg right now. No points yet. Zamretta doing a good job defending. Doing a really good job with the shin wizard.
Got blood time, it looks like. Zamretta, maybe? Because I don't see any on Esposito.
Yeah, it looks like Zamretta has a bloody nose.
Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenCityHSWrestling.com on X, Garden City HSW on Instagram, Garden City HS Wrestling, and like and subscribe, get notified when we go live on YouTube. We're at Region 2 today. We're at Region 3 and 4 as well. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff this week, including our state primer. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff with that, some wrap-up stuff. Our boys and girls state primer is going to be Wednesday night. We'll be live broadcasting that, the boys, then the girls. Like and subscribe, get notified when we go live with that. And like I said, we really appreciate all the support this year and everybody who's been following us on our socials and showcasing GardenCityHSWrestling.com as the premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. Gonna clean up a little blood here. You almost wonder, too, and you would know better because you've been a wrestler, when you get a bloody nose like that, it doesn't stop right away. Does it,
Yeah.
you know, your breathing and stuff like that, it's got to affect, you know, when you're doing stuff like that. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what Zamretta does here in these last 30 seconds as he kind of deals with how to adjust to that type of breathing.
I mean, the one thing about it though is you do get a little breather while they put the plug in. So, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It makes it a little bit harder to breathe, but you also get a breather in between. Stalling on Zamretta. I think it was a little bit early. Another shot by Esposito. He's in deep on that fireman's. Nothing awarded yet. Now there's a takedown and back points. I think that was a 3 count. Oh.
Give him 3 here, and then end of the period, but also ref just checking because it was kind of a potentially dangerous situation there. Also, I also enjoy the fact that I'm looking as we got a little more blood here. I don't know what they're saying here. I'm also enjoying, as you want to become a sponsor, I didn't realize they put that up there. I feel like an idiot. Jared, thanks. I'm over here talking. There's a sponsor logo up. How do I become a sponsor? Click on your logo here or send me an email, admin@GuardiansHSWrestling.com. We have limited opportunities left for our posting stuff, but we're already booking for next year. And trust me when I tell you our stuff is filling up, it's filling up. We get back to you within 24 hours. Let us turn your cents into major dollars. GuardiansHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling coverage provider.
And this is where it becomes a problem. He has both of his nostrils plugged up now.
So he's a straight mouth breather. Like he's literally, you know, it's no breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're basically trying to use one spot to do it as Esposito gets out, gets the escape.
And, you know, it's definitely not what you want, you know, going into the second period.
Now, with those nose plugs, can you get any air through it, or is it just completely shut?
You can get air through them, like a small amount of air, but your airway is mostly closed up.
The worst is when I see somebody who keeps bleeding, they have to do the tape around the headgear. Then, you know, it's like, okay, like that's not going to be.
Personally, I've never had that one happen to me yet. But I'd imagine it definitely affects your cardio and your breathing.
I mean, I'm sure, you know this from your practice and when you're doing it. You breathe in through the, you know, kind of get it going there as we get another stalling on Augie. You know, when that's cut off, I'm sure that changes a little bit how you approach stuff.
Yeah, it has. I mean, I've never had the tape. The nose plugs, I mean, I just try not to notice them. I just try to wrestle through it. So I don't think the nose plugs make a huge difference, but if he has to get a tape shot, it definitely will make a difference.
Get a restart here.
An 8-0 lead for Esposito.
We'd also like to thank our main page sponsors for the entire year: Champion Athletes, Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, Performance Trophies, Forum Coffee, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsor of GuardiansHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here live at Region 2 with James Dacunto. We are Matt's side. It is the 113 bout. All 4 top wrestlers in this region will move down the state starting on Thursday. You can see the streams for the 3rd and 5th place bouts just below this link on our page and on YouTube as well. They're without the witty commentary of myself and James, but they are still there. Looks like right now that Region 3 is on the last bout. Is on the last one. And on Region 4, I think they're at 144. We're at 113 here. They saved the best for last. They let it ripen a little bit like a fine wine. Nothing start of the 3rd.
Really good job by Esposito. I mean, these two guys are fairly similar in skill level, but, you know, you look at the score, 8-0, you know, it looks like Esposito's dominating. I think he's really just doing a good job just pushing the pace, not letting Zamoretta breathe.
Almost came in your living room right there.
It's now 8-1 for Esposito.
It's going to be really interesting in the next bout, too, because you got McGinty versus Piemonte, but we'll get to that in a second.
Esposito in deep on a shot. He scores a takedown. He has him in trouble for, he's getting backs here.
This might be it regardless, because I'm sorry, I thought I saw more swipes.
Nose plugs of Zamoretta fell out, so we'll see if the ref stops it.
One more turn should do it for Esposito. Out of bounds. Got another blood timeout.
This time for Esposito.
No, I think maybe it's both. Yeah, a little Esposito, but I'd like to thank our title sponsors. First, Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey. The best burgers, and this is coming from a fat guy. The best burgers in the area. Go give them a shout. Quality price meals, the Market Tavern, and Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy. I'm going to have to go to Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy after eating all the burgers at Market Tavern, but Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy. We offer comprehensive care for every age, offer broad insurance acceptance, and personalized treatment plans. The best part, you can see a physical therapist with or without a subscription. If you're in pain, schedule an appointment today. You can also scan the QR code and take control of your health with Ivy Rehab.
Can personally vouch for them. After I got my first shoulder surgery, they did my rehab, did a very good job taking care of me.
Yeah, they're solid people. Actually, it's funny, the person who's in charge of their area up in Sussex County is related to Bruce Bumgardner, one of the best wrestlers ever come out of the state of New Jersey. And side note, his sister-in-law cleans my teeth. Nobody needs to know that, but she's my dental hygienist. I like sharing information. Get a restart here.
He's going to cut Zamoretta and look for another takedown. He's already on the attack.
Somebody's backing out.
Now Zamoretta's in position for a takedown. He gets it.
Now Zamoretta makes it a match. So far, it's been dominated by Esposito. I think we're going to have more blood. This is more blood than I've seen in Rocky 2.
Yeah. This is always the type of match when you're on the other mats that you hate to see that.
Especially when you're up next, like you're like, oh my god.
You're just waiting to wrestle, and these guys are bleeding everywhere.
You're ready to go, and it's like, okay. Like you could see some of the guys pacing, ready to do it, but I'd like to thank one of our other major sponsors this year, the Harrington Companies. Harrington Demolition and Recycling, Harrington Construction, Hoffman Supply. Say you got it in the house, you want to make it nicer. Call Hoffman Supply, put some trees in the front. Build a construction with Harrington Construction. Or, you know what? Say you got a real dump and you want to rip it down. Call Demolition and Recycling, the Harrington Companies. Still checking them out here with a little bit.
For me, I always had the worst luck, when I was in a tournament when either I'm in the finals or I'm placing. They have all the placement and finals matches like this, where it's every match has to be completed. Every single time there was either technical difficulties, like a triple overtime match, or a really bloody match like this, where it just takes a long time to get through.
Yeah, it's just like you're trying to get a rhythm going. All of a sudden, it's like blood.
Yeah. and it kind of makes it hard because, you get a warm-up in expecting, like you want to time your warm-ups right, and this kind of match makes it a little bit harder. Zamoretta showing optional start. He's probably going to look for something big here. Yeah, he's getting out front.
And you see, looking at a lot of these guys too, The other 120s are standing here waiting, watching along. Another 3 there by Esposito. Escape. Think the final should be 16-6, but if they have 15-6 up there, we'll go with that. Your winner at 113. Charles, and that is the worst part. You've been standing over here at 120 waiting to go, and your blood time, and now they're bringing the medalists out for what? It's like, oh, let me wrestle. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. Like, subscribe, get notified when we go live on YouTube. GardenStateHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. This is going to be McGinty from St. Joe's Montvale. You might get used to hearing us say that a lot. Versus Anthony Piemonte from Mount Olive.
McGinty is a state finalist from last year, and he was also a Super 32 finalist this previous year. He's been on a tear all season.
So's Piemonte.
Yeah,
I mean, this is where the seeding got it correct. As a matter of fact, the guy Piemonte beat in the semis is McGinty's cousin, James McGinty from Par Hills. Doing a little blood cleanup here. Again, if you want to watch 3rd or 5th place rounds here at Region 2, there's the links below. You'll see the score and know who's there, but you won't have commentary. Piemonte's going to be in the black with red, and McGinty's going to be in the, I don't know what, is that white, off-white with gold? Yeah. It's not really like white or gray. I don't know if the lights are just playing with me. I'm old.
Shot attempt by McGinty.
Piemonte had a great job last year. He got to train with Tyler Haggetson, who won the second state title in school history. So working with somebody who had that and the work ethic, I mean, that's going to be a huge thing for him coming forward because he seems like a different wrestler this year.
So far they look fairly even on the feet. Nobody's really gotten to a good attack. .50 seconds left in the first period. Another shot. Monty's got to be careful here. He hasn't taken a shot yet. McGinty's been pushing the pace. He doesn't want to get banged for stalling here. Oh, and he gets banged for stalling right after I say that. And now Piemonte whips him over. No takedown, but it was close to it.
Oh, it's right there.
.15 seconds left here in the first period, and we're scoreless.
See, that's the thing I've noticed, like especially, and you notice as a wrestler, Piemonte never gets out of his stance and keeps coming at you.
Yeah, he just stands there, and you see he's doing a really good job just staying in good position the entire time. And those wrestlers are very hard to wrestle against. It's really hard to open up a guy like that, but Piemonte's having a little bit of trouble with where he's going to have trouble with is the stall call, is because he's in such good position, he's finding it hard to get to his offense. McGinty gets to his feet and out. It's now 1-0 for McGinty. McGinty in on a deep shot here. So they go out of bounds. Really good job by defending by Piemonte.
Now both coaching staffs have complaints about the calls on the edge. Again, if you're looking for some wrestling action today, you're looking for different streams, we are at Region 3 down there. I think they started at 144, so they're almost done down there. And then Region 4 in Union. Here we got our Region 2 finals as well as our 3rd place and 5th place medals. I think that stall call on Piemonte is going to be tough, especially as early as he got it.
Yeah, and I mean, Piemonte's having a really hard time getting to some attacks here, and McGinty he's not getting very deep in on attacks, but he keeps pushing the pace, and that's just a good look for the ref.
Assistant coaches chirping at each other a little bit. We head to the 3rd, 1-0. Tell you what, I don't care. I'm taking Romano in a fight.
Let's just hope we don't replicate what happened in the district with St. John Vianney in there.
Well, this will be on the mat. I can see these coaches fighting each other here.
It's happened a few times. I've seen some coaches get into some fights throughout my time.
I heard there was one at Region 4 today, but a couple coaches had to get separated.
Now, you could call McGinty for stalling here. I mean, he was really crawling towards the edge there.
I'm surprised they don't hit him, even it up here.
It's a 1-1 match here.
And I'll tell you what, I think Piemonte would have taken this in a heartbeat. Coming to 3rd 1-1 with a guy like this.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, I mean, however this match plays out, Piemonte's got to be happy. Whether he finds a way to win this or not, he's hanging there with currently one of the best wrestlers in the state.
Well, I don't think he'll be happy if he doesn't win. I know the kid.
Now
drag it through.
He's in deep and he gets a takedown.
Gets a takedown.
Really good attack. But these matches, you may not be happy when you lose them, but it's the kind of matches where they show you where you are and what you can do. That's important.
And you're here 4-1 with one of the best in your weight class. Don't worry about anything else. You know what I mean? Like, you competed.
Yeah. That's it's a match where he could make adjustments and can win it. It's something that, although it's a loss, it's a motivating loss.
Yeah, it's not like you wrestled a guy and lost 11-1.
Yeah.
You were right there. You got to scramble at the end. You were in with 1-1. Listen, nothing but respect for what Piemonte did out there. So apparently a lot of coaches really are not a fan of the assistant. But I'd like to thank our main sponsors, Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey. Some of the best burgers and many beers on tap. I know some of our youngsters, but many beers on tap. And Ivy Rehab, physical therapy. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age and broad insurance accepted as well as personalized treatment. The best part, you can see a physical therapist with or without a prescription. You're in pain, schedule an appointment today. You can scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about Ivy Rehab and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab.
This was McGinty's 100th win.
I mean, I understand taking the pictures, but like they're trying to get people off the mat, like cool. Like the dad just kept turning around. It's like, let's take more pictures here. Let's take more pictures here. We're going to head to 126 here. This is going to be Bautista from St. Joe's Montvale. Shocker, I haven't said that name a lot. Versus Davey Reinhardt from Warren Hills. Little story about Davey Reinhardt, or the Reinhardts. I actually went to school with his parents. I was in high school with them at Warren Hills. So I've known the Reinhardt family for a very long time. And this seems to be the year. Davey came in as a very heralded freshman and had some hiccups and mistakes. He looks like he's pulling it together here. He's got a really tough opponent, but to be in the region finals, it's a big accomplishment.
I think every single match is, so as of now, every single finals match has had a St. Joe's. Well, they've won every single finals match as of now. Part of me wonders why, you put St. Joe's Regional in a region without, another powerhouse team. I just feel like that makes it slightly more, fair. Sometimes I look at some of these regions that these private schools are in, and it just doesn't make too much sense to me.
Well, they have that new system where how they add points to it, etc. That's why you have them here. You have a Bergen Catholic at 1. You have a Del Barton at 3. It's mixed up like that for how they do everything. It's a quick takedown there by Bautista.
And a tilt, nothing, no backs were up. He's going again. Holding 4 here, I believe.
Still 3 there.
3. A 6-0 lead for Bautista early.
Again, this is a run of, St. Joe Montville. I think it was the same, if I remember correctly, I saw something in that Region 3 with Del Barton. Every Del Barton wrestler made the final except for 175.
I mean, that just speaks to how good these programs are. I mean, they're good in essentially every single weight. There are no holes in their lineup. A 10-0 lead for Bautista early in the first period. He's looking for another tilt. He's going to get it. He's holding 4. One more turn is a tech fall.
I almost wonder you just let it at that point, unless you.
Well, he's been using that tilt over and over, and it's been very, very effective. And Reinhardt was creating a scramble on his feet, earlier, and I think the right move was just keep going back to what was working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right.
You almost wonder too when you look at some of these matchups. As we're here, and we had the whole situation last week with St. John Vianney. You almost wonder how a lot of these private schools, these non-publics, feel they're going to get treated by a lot of places like this. There's there's a lot of people. Oh, it's not fair. I understand that, but it's just how everything shakes. You know what I mean?
I'll even say I had a short stint at Pope John my 8th grade year. We went into our league tournament. Oh, the whole gym hated us. Anyone outside of Pope John, they hated us. We were not liked.
You want to become a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Easy. Click on your logo here or send me an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Get back to you within 24 hours. We are very competitive with our rates. Let us turn your cents into major dollars. GardenStateHSWrestling.com showcases the most high school wrestling in the state of New Jersey, bar none. Let GuardiansStateHSWrestling.com make your business the star of the show. And follow us on social media, on Facebook, GuardiansStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GuardiansStateHSW, on Instagram, GuardiansStateHSWrestling, and YouTube. Like, subscribe, get notified when we go live. GuardiansStateHSWrestling.com provides the most wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. Follow us for all your wrestling needs.
Waiting on the other matches to finish up over here.
It was a quick finish here, and then they're going to award. But we are live here at the NJSIAA local IBEW 102 Region 2 tournament finals at Mount Olive High School. Donald J. Brower here with James Dacunto. We are at 132. So far, it is, if I remember correctly, St. Joe Montville, St. Joe Montville, St. Joe Montville,
and St.
Joe Montville.
Yeah. And we have another St. Joe Montville wrestler coming up, and I believe, I haven't checked the rankings, but I believe he should be number 1 in the state now. He's coming off an upset over the number 1 returning state champion wrestler from Delbarton. It was an overtime match.
Was that the George?
Ultimate Rideout. Yeah, it was the George. It was an Ultimate Rideout match that Pano won.
Well, 144 will probably be 144 that I could think of. I'm going to look real quick. So 144, it's a non-St. Joe Montville wrestler in the final. And
I believe 38 maybe too.
150. 150 will be Conklin versus Bullock.
And 65 too. I looked at some of the brackets.
65 is
Galetta and
157 as well. Will be Perez and Gara. I'm not going to hard to pronounce that name. Garaquilla, I'm going to say. We'll just go with that. 165, as you said. Clifton and Mount Olive. Coppola from Mount Olive. 175 is Burton. Have fun.
Yeah, Ryan Burton was another one of my teammates on my Pope John team in 8th grade. I'll tell you, if that team stuck together, you would have had a powerhouse.
I agree. And then I think the rest of the way, after you get there, yeah, the rest of the way has a representative, St. Joe's Montville. But, I mean, there's going to be some good ones coming up.
Still waiting on the 5th and 3rd place match to finish.
I think they're going to cut him and take him down.
Congratulations on your kid, by the way.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm getting congratulations on a new baby. My wife had my daughter 2 weeks ago, so a lot of the wrestlers are seeing me, offering me congratulations. So that's what you just heard there. I thought that one for 5th place was almost over, but I guess he got a reversal. And I think we're done. So we're just waiting on the 5th place match right now. I'd like to thank our main sponsor for today, Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy. Scan the QR code for more information about the treatments and specialties. IvyRehab.com. The Harrington Companies. Harrington Demolition and Recycling, Harrington Construction, Hoffman Supply. For all your home and building needs, the Harrington Companies. I'm going to bring out the medalists here for 120. Charlie Piccione from Warren Hills. James McGinty from Par Hills. Anthony Piemonte, Mount Olive. and Jonathan McGinty from St. Joe's Montville.
Also official results, last results from 126. Pro vote Fairlawn. Voted by written decision 16-5. Here we go, on to 132. Wrestling for a fifth. Ryder Standback, Morris Knowles, Isla Jones, Montville. Wrestling for a third. Connor Kearney, Cedar Grove, Tyler Whitfield, Bar Hills. And in the championship at 132, Vincent Pano, St. Jules, Mason Clinton.
Gonna have, I think it's Michael Mason, Ted Bell. I think that maybe the M silent. I'm just gonna say Ted Bell and Vincent Pano from St. Joseph Regional.
Fourth region final, two-time champ looking for his third. And he's fifth in the state in 2023. Mason Clinton from Mount Miles, a sophomore, 38. Lifetime record of 71-6. He's a district champion, district third in 25, and a regional.
Slide by attempt by Pena.
I was talking to a couple of people today about different schools, and you know, with their the way they train guys, and they drill it in so much with the schools and what they do that they drill like you wouldn't believe, and the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I mean that's how similar to how my wrestling room was set up my senior year, where it was you're drilling the same things, the same attacks, same setups every single day, over and over and over, and then maybe at the end of practice you're going live and you're play wrestling and adding to your arsenal. But you know that's the most effective way to be successful in this sport is repetition and drilling over and over again. Pano's up 3-1 in on an attack in deep on a high crotch. They're down in crackdown.
Results at 132, third place, Tyler Whitfield, Bar Hills. Scored by fall in 42 seconds.
He's in there, not clear yet.
Still no take. Well, as I say that, takedowns awarded.
It's always the way. It's always the way. I do it all the time too, where I say something and it's like, oh, if he does this and then he does the opposite, I'm like, okay. It's like I'm the jinx. I'm Mush from Bronxdale.
Now he's working a farm arm. 15 seconds left here. A 6-1 lead for Pena.
One thing too, especially, and this is take nothing away from St. Joe's, you almost wonder if what happened last week and everything that's going down during the week has created sort of more of a public, non-public sentiment. And I think there's a little bit more of a chirping I've seen, even amongst coaching staffs, the last couple days.
Yeah. Pano gets out. It's now 7-1. Deep underhook for Tedabel. Now Pano, really good re-attack. He's on a single leg on the edge of the mat. Good funk roll by Tedabel. And now Tedabel's looking to come out the back door. Both wrestlers wrestling smart here on the edge of the mat.
Yeah, really great job by Tedabel. He looked in bad position there and fought through. Gets it back here to neutral.
Now front head position here for Tedabel. Tedbell's starting to pick up his attacks, and now really good job by Pano to get to it.
Gotta watch that arm a little bit. Looked nasty going around, but they're letting him wrestle through, and Pano comes around the back door. He had his arm, it almost looked like a submission maneuver in UFC for a second there. It looked like that elbow was bending bad, but Pano wrestled through it and popped it out.
It's now a 10-1 lead for Pano.
Still a point of contact in.
Seconds left in the second period, and a 10-1 lead for Pano.
See if we can get some results from some other regions.
Looks like Pano's going to try to ride here, or see if he can get a turn. As I say that, he starts to cut him.
I'm telling you, it's what happens. You start thinking you can do something.
It's like he hears me. He's like, nah.
He's like, psych, I'm out.
Another takedown for Pano. It's now 13-2. He's going to cut him again.
It looks like at Region 3, they started at 144. Donnie Almeida won the 144 title. Jaden James won the 150. And Trevor Jones won 157. Alessio Parenton won 165. Jordan Chapman won 175. Vincenzo Laval won his fourth at 190. Nathan Faxon for Governor Livingston. Tommy Borgia won with a major decision at 285. And then when they made the turn at 106, Peter Terranova won there. Cameron Sance won 113. And I think they just finished up the 120 is going on right now.
Another takedown for Pano. It's now 16-3. Tedebel is just holding on to his. Ooh, that knee does not look like it's stoppage by the ref.
Coach is saying make it happen. I don't know what you're going to make happen. Okay, I mean, I don't understand the difference between a major and a tech. That's a caution. There we go.
No takedown awarded, but really close to it.
We're in overtime on the fifth place match, it looks like. We're in the first set of tiebreaker. I'd like to thank our title sponsors, Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey, 973-584-2345. Sounds like a 2345. That sounds like the number an idiot would have on its luggage. It's a Spaceballs reference, Jared. You can't get mad at me. It's an old movie. It's before your time. I just want you to know when you give me the side eye. People know what that means. Thank you. I'm not making it up. Sorry, my tech guy who doesn't, was born after this millennium doesn't understand what's going on. And Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy. Scan the QR code for more information about our treatments and specialties. The best part, you can see a physical therapist with or without a prescription. If you're in pain, schedule an appointment today. Ivy Rehab. Try to get some results from Region 4. Let's see what we can get here. .106, Daniel Berardi from Westfield. 113, Zachary Belverio from A.L. Johnson. 120, Jack Abramson of Pingree. 126, Anthony DeAndrea of Watchung Hills beat Jaden Perez in the finals. 132, Nicholas Palito of Paramus Catholic. 138, Gavin Duran of Ridge. 144, Seach Hipler. 150, Jackson Bush. 157 is still going on. And they started at 106. So those are all the results we have until now. We're going to do the medalist for, looks like 126. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 126. Adrian De Jesus is a two-time state champion, one time for DePaul and then another time for St. Joe's.
He also finished third his other year.
Yep.
Was that the year he was in the in the same bracket as Knox?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's going to be Landon Rydell. Is it Rydell, like the college, like the high school? Is it Pink Ladies here? Another old reference, Jared. Greece.
Two Immaculata wrestlers in the finals in a row, and this is number 5 or 6 straight for St. Joe's.
Yeah, I think they've had everybody. There's going to be some openings coming up here, but that's the difference.
And I mean, they're not just in the finals. So far, they've won every finals match.
100%, yeah. And you got Burton sitting there, which, no offense, whoever Burton's wrestling, it's talk about probably, honestly, one of the pound-for-pound best kids in the state.
Yeah.
And I should get a little credit. I told his mother after his freshman year at DePaul, I said, kid's going to be a state champion. And she's like, oh, your mouth to God's ears. I said, no. I says, your kid's going to be a state champion. There's no doubt about it. I would have bet money on that.
Rydell's doing a really good job wrestling De Jesus here. Really, he's almost gotten to his own takedowns here and really giving De Jesus a run for his money here.
Well, the one thing I saw too was it's been a little interesting tournament for De Jesus because he was on it. They had him when he wrestled Kristen Barras. It was 0-0 going into the third, Mount Olive, and Barras went for it. He's down 1-0. Had him on his hip, but he just couldn't finish it and gave up. Wound up losing. So, I mean, that's a big. Some people just see the score and go, "Oh, that's it." But as I speak, what did I just say? I jinxed myself.
It's a 3-0 lead. Really, really well timed double leg by De Jesus, and he's in. He had a Turk locked up. Did not have enough time to turn him, but really good attack to finish off the period by De Jesus.
Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Forum Coffee, and Performance Trophies. Donald J. Brower here live at Region 2 Finals with James Dacunto It is the 138 bout. So far, it has totally been the St. Joe's Montville show. And we have another wrestler in the finals from St. Joe's Montville. Kind of what you expect, as we said earlier, when you're number one team in the state.
And another double leg. He gets a takedown and now is up 7-0. So far, a really good job to make up for a slow start by De Jesus.
Yeah, second period, he's kind of turned it on. Got that wrist.
De Jesus is another one of those guys. I mean, he really found his home here at St. Joe's, but I mean, he's transferred in and out of schools. You know, really until he found St. Joe's, he went from DePaul Catholic, then he went to St. Peter's Prep, I believe.
Reverse that. He was at St. Peter's Prep his freshman year, won the state title.
Yep.
Went to DePaul, finished third, then went to St. Joe's Montville.
Yep.
7-0 he leads after 2.
Really good, another really good attack by De Jesus. Looks like he really found his rhythm in this match. The later we go on, the better he seems to be getting.
It's like he's reading his opponent and just adjusting his style.
Now, Riddle on a really nice funk roll. He's doing a really good job of getting himself out of a bad position, turning it into almost a favorable position. But as I say that, De Jesus gets the takedown, and now is up 10-0. But I mean, Riddle was in really good position to score for a second there.
We're like the bad news. So if we want to think of something, say something else. We jinx it the one way. Trying to work something here. Potentially dangerous.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that Blair ride. I used to ride that a lot in high school, and the second that slips out from under the armpit, the ref's going to call it. So you have to do a really good job of keeping it, under them. Opposed to as soon as it starts slipping out, it gets called dead. As we're inside in a bar here. See if we can make something happen with it. And a 10-1 major decision for Adrian De Jesus. And I believe this is also his 100th win. They look like they're getting a poster ready for him.
That is win number 100.
Two St. Joe's wrestlers to get 100 wins today.
Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. Like and subscribe, get notified on YouTube. When we go live with everything, GardensHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling provider for all wrestling coverage. Want to be a sponsor? How do you become a sponsor? Click on your logo here or send an email, admin@GardensHSWrestling.com. Let us turn your cents into major dollars. GardensHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling coverage provider in the state of New Jersey. And our main sponsors, Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey, 973-584-2345. And Ivy Rehab. You can scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about our treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. Now, I almost wonder I didn't see it on the poster. Do they have the logo for St. Peter's Prep and DePaul, or are they just repping St. Joe's Montville?
Oh, they definitely didn't add like old photos.
I'm curious. I'm just like, you got it other places. Let's not pretend,
I'm trying to look. I
don't think they did.
Yeah.
It says St. Joe's. I mean, he did get a lot everywhere else, but that must be forgotten. It just kind of rolled over. Waiting on the third place match here to finish. I think this might be the first. This is going to be the first one without a St. Joe's Montville representative. We're going to have Mount Olive versus Immaculata.
That's the third Immaculata wrestler in a row to be in the finals here.
It's going to be Colin Smythe from Mount Olive versus Nate Keller from Immaculata. I guess obviously the camera is too much for him just to notice. There's a big camera right there, but please, let's walk through it. Not the ginormous background we have where you can walk around everywhere. Please, walk in front of my camera. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. I think blood time on that third place match. So since we got a pause in the action, Jared, should I start telling some jokes? No, go with sponsor. Harrington Companies, Harrington Demolition and Recycling, Harrington Construction, Hoffman Supply. Thank you for your support all year. We really appreciate what you've done to help bring wrestling to the state of New Jersey and its coverage. GardensHSWrestling.com appreciates the Harrington Companies. Yeah, you don't want those 8 a.m. text messages or emails tomorrow, or Monday morning emails. You want to duck that. Did you hear this? I was talking to Jarrett. He might go to Italy.
Oh, Italy.
Yeah, Italy. He's going to be. They're going to make him like dean of students over there at his college. Looks like Region 4. They're at 175. I think they have to be done at Region 3. If my math is correct with what they started at and what they were. But you can follow the results there. We are live streaming that. Right now, it looks like pretty close to. It has to be pretty close to the end there.
Got taken down there on the third place match with less than a second left to win.
Which I'm sure he's not thrilled with.
Yeah, it's not a fun way to lose a match. Now we have the 132 place winners coming up.
Cedar Grove. Tyler Redford from Warren Hills. From Immaculata, and Vincent Pano. Tell you what, it's a big moment, especially for Redfield. Was excited to go down to the States last year. Didn't have the region he wanted up at Region 1. Worked really hard this year and punched his ticket as a senior year.
I was just talking to his dad about it before when I walked in here. He said
Dad's the nicest guy in the world.
Said he wrestled like Sean that match. Said takedown and a ride out.
Congratulations to Redfield. You know, some hurdles, you know, external, internal, but he wound up, you know, advancing to where he needed to go, and I'm proud of that family. Now here we're going to have Smythe from Mount Olive. And Keller from Immaculata. Smythe in the black singlet. Keller in the blue. We'll just call it blue. I got in trouble for Columbia, so I'm assuming it's royal, but we're not going to say that. Takedown there by Keller. 3-0 he leads.
Looking to become the first Immaculata champion today. Had 3 in the finals so far. So, I mean, 3 in a row. So, really impressive showing by them.
And Immaculata's quietly been a program that's been undercover good.
I mean, you have three region finalists. You know, that must suck to wrestle against as a dual team. You know, 3 in a row.
And, I mean, they stacked up some wins. They had a quality season in the Skylands Conference.
Really tough ride here by Keller so far.
I mean, he did the one shot. You know, doesn't want to give it. Smythe doesn't want to give up a turn here. No swipes.
He's starting to get
Now he gets him. Should be 2. Going to get the 4.
Now he's looking for a crossface cradle, and they run out of time.
Smythe going to be on top here. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Church and Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Forum Coffee and Performance Trophies, the official sponsor of GSHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage this season. I am Donald J. Brower. We are here live at Region 2, the 144 Championship. As you can see next to us, there's 3 and 5. They are being live streamed without commentary. Here with James Dacunto. It's been a great showing so far by a lot of these teams, but it's going to be our first non-St. Joe Montville champion. Unless somehow the guy who just won 3rd for them comes running out and challenges and somehow gets to win WWE style.
They make some exceptions.
Well, I mean, they seem to be making an exception for people in the corner because it looks like the entire Montville town is over there behind St. Joe Montville's corner on the 3rd place mat.
Really good job to get the takedown by Keller. He's leading 11-0.
Smythe is fighting here, trying to get up. You're not going to get an 11-point move, so you just got to work and try to see what you can get. Build on that if you can.
I mean, really, you got to be looking for the fall here if you're Smythe.
100%.
You're down 11-0. You're realistically, with a period left, not going to, a period and a half, but you're not going to come back off of scoring and points.
Yeah, you're down too much at this point.
Keller's looking to work another bar wrist tilt here. He slides out. They go out of bounds. 11-0 with 3 seconds left in the second period for Keller.
End of 2, it's going to be Smythe on top again.
And now if you're Smythe, this is where you want to be, these over, under, upper body positions. If you're Keller, you want to avoid these. You're up 12-0. You know, don't let them control the upper body ties.
We'd actually like to give a shout out to the Smythe family in Georgia. They're celebrating the state title their son won a couple days ago down in Georgia. I know they're watching and seeing how the family goes up here.
Keller gets a takedown, and it is a 15-0 tech fall for him.
Nothing Smythe. There's just some kids you wrestle. It's tough. He went out there, he balled, and that's what he had to do. That's what you got to do at this level. So, I'd like to thank our title sponsors for today. Market Tavern in Flanders, New Jersey, 973-584-2345. And Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age and broad insurance acceptance, as well as personalized treatment, ensuring patients receive the quality of care they deserve. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about our treatment and specialties. Take care of your health with Ivy Rehab. Now, this one I know. This is going to be James Conklin from PCTI versus Justin Bullock from Mount Olive. In the final minute down there in the 5th place match, it looks like. I know one's Wayne Valley. I'm not sure who the other person is down there.
Manchester Regional.
Is it Manchester?
Yep. We wrestled them last year, so I remember their singles.
Are you sure? Because I don't see Coach Heitman out there.
Look, red singlets, Falcons.
Maybe it's. Wait a minute. Is there? Hang on. I got to check because I think there might be. It is Manchester Region. I don't know why Coach Heitman's out there. Isn't out there then? I've never met those assistants for Manchester. I cover them, and I'm like, oh. And there's a few coaches. I'm like, okay. But I think that's going to be Wayne Valley advancing, it looks like. Pinned himself. I know, that's what they're saying it was. I want to know in the finals over there. A little heated discussion. No, good. Did you see Porchetto or Bullet came over and said something? Did you want to fight? Oh, yeah. Like ready to throw down. So, I was just showing some footage from another region. Remember we talked about somebody from Hackettstown pinning themselves earlier? We discussed amongst the crew. Apparently there's footage from another angle. His other shoulder was not down. So his shoulder was not down for the pin. I think that was Vidal, if I remember correctly.
I looked over, and even if his other shoulder did hit, I think they called that a little too quick. You know, a defensive pin, you don't call it the second it happens.
100%. There's too many quick with the whistle.
Yeah. And let alone that, his other shoulder was not on the mat.
This is going to be, as I said, Bullock for Mount Olive versus Conklin from PCTI. another St. Joe Montvale reprieve.
And I believe at 65 there is no St. Joe Montvale wrestler either.
And then 175
75,
and up.
190,
Yep.
It's St. Joe's from there.
Look, you got Burton at 175, and I got Harris at 215, Alvarez at heavyweight. Drawing a blank on their 190.
Caleb Jackson, I
Yep,
believe.
that's what it is.
Was Conklin a medalist last year?
No, I don't think he. I don't think he was last year. I know he's been on a roll his senior year, leading PCTI and winning his county tournament and everything.
He's in on a deep attack. As he looks to finish, he gets the finish.
Conklin actually played baseball for a little bit at PCTI and then stopped playing after his freshman year, focused strictly on wrestling. And you can really see the improvements in his career. And I mean, you know, you want to talk about Bullock. Bullock, you know, his dad is in charge of the youth program, was athletic director at Dover. He's been around this team forever. And he's got a younger brother in 5th grade who's also a wrestler as well. Conklin trying to pull in for a turn here if he can. He's got the wrist back in, tucked under.
He's got the hammer lock in. He's looking to turn him. It's close.
Nothing yet. Should have gotten, could have if the referee's in different position. Maybe got a 2 out of that, but by the time the referee got in there, the turn was back. Short time here in the 3rd. Got a really good one going on right now at Region 3. It looks like Carson Walls versus Chase Quinault. We have that stream on the site as well. Reversal there by Conklin makes it 5-0. You got a stoppage and a restart here.
A 5-0 lead for Conklin.
So I don't know if you noticed this. Conklin has a tattoo on his chest. Apparently it's the tagline for GardenStateHSWrestling.com. I didn't realize that. it says GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Your county's your team, your site. I was like, wow. That's not true. I don't want anybody thinking that's true. Might get a stalling here. No, I was thought they could have hit him there, Conklin. Who's hanging on a little bit.
Definitely was close to it. If I were a referee, I probably would have called a stall, but I am not.
5-0. Conklin leads here.
He's got that wrist in tight. See if he looks to tilt here. He loses the cross wrist.
Blood time. Blood time, I think. Something, maybe somebody's fingertip. It looked like they were looking at. How do you become a sponsor? Easy. Click on your logo here. Send me an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. GardenStateHSWrestling.com provides the most wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. Send me an email or click on your logo here. I get back to you within 24 hours. Let us turn your cents into major dollars. GardenStateHSWrestling.com, your premier high school wrestling coverage provider. It's a really big matchup down there at Region 3. Quinault's got Walsh in bad area, but do they call that the pin or do they give him?
Well, the back points would win him the match.
Okay, so the pin was awarded anyway. Walsh has nothing to be ashamed of. I know we're jumping streams, but he was in the lead there the whole time. So, I mean, he just got to wrestle a little bit better, next time and be more aware of his time, you know what I mean?
Conklin's going to go into the third period looking like with a 5-0 lead.
It'll be interesting to see what Conklin takes heading into the third. Take a little more blood. It's going to go neutral.
I mean, they know the wrestler best. I may have picked top only because, he got taken down fairly quickly off of his feet. Really good attack by Bullock, and he gets a takedown here.
Think they're going to let him up here. Conklin leads 6-3 now. Nobody has a stall warning that I know of.
And I don't believe either of them do.
Shot in there by Conklin.
Really good attack by Conklin. So now he's looking for a head lever. Or, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of that move. They award the takedown. He's now a 9-3 lead.
And now the clock's on Conklin's side, realistically.
Yeah. I mean, he held him down, the majority of the last two periods. And now Bullock looking at Granby. I mean, you really got to try whatever to get out here at this point.
And Conklin's holding on. I mean, doing a great job. .40 seconds left here in the third.
I mean, if I'm Bullock, I'm just starting to roll to try to make some scrambles happen.
Oh, see if he can get
as
something.
I say that, he gets a reversal here. He can slide in a bar here. .15 seconds left, down 10 seconds, down 5-10. He needs to make something happen here. Don't think Conklin doing a really good job just holding on to the leg to secure the win.
A big win there by Conklin.
A 10-5 win for Conklin over Bullock.
Conklin is your region champion at 150. Going to award the medalists here. This is going to be for 138. Excuse me, 144. This is going to be the 157 final. This is going to be Ilaf Garaquilla of Hackensack versus Tanner Perez of Mount Olive.
Let's move to 157. For fifth place on mat 4, Pierce Ashraz. Cedar Grove, Tyler Watanabe, St. County Tech. Third place on mat 3, Anthony Caponegro from Bar Hills, Joel Paramus. And for the championship, Elias Gaquila, Hackensack, and Tanner Perez, Mount Olive. Coach from Knowles, coach from Leonia, coach from Mountain Lakes, coach from Paramus.
I was just told to give you a compliment. Coach Dodd from Dover said you're crushing it on the call.
Well, you tell him I said thank you.
He's listening in.
Season record 33-2.
Perez in the red and gold.
Is a district second at 24.
Garaquilla in the navy, I'll say navy blue and gold. Shot in on there.
Really good attack, and he takes the lead early. He's up 3-0 over Tanner Perez. I actually wrestled Tanner Perez's brother my freshman year. Trying to remember, Hunter Perez, I believe it was.
Yes.
He ended up beating me. I think it was a 6-2 match, and he pinned me.
Quick stall on Garaquilla there, but I understand why they called it. 3-1, he leads.
I think that was a little fast. Really good re-attack by Perez.
Nothing yet. There he gets it. As I say, nothing yet. He gets 4-3, he leads.
I mean, he's in position for a reversal here, a switch. A good job by Perez to shut that down. And now he's looking for it. Perez looking for a Turk. That's in tight. Really good job by
Garaquilla. We'll just go. Garaquilla.
Apologies if
we're butchering this name, like, I apologize.
Don't take it personally. The first time Don commentated on one of my matches, I believe he called me Dacunto.
Yeah, okay. Listen.
It happens, I get it.
No offense.
No,
There's other ways they could say your name that I don't need people complaining about.
Yeah,
so I tried to make it as nice as possible. There's other ways you could pronounce your name, and I'd rather go with the completely wrong one or error the other way.
No, I get it. I'm just joking.
4-3 after one, Perez leads.
Really good period for Perez to come back here.
Garaquilla is going to defer. Perez will take down.
Perez is the 1 seed, I believe, right?
I think so. Let me look real quick. I have the bracket in front of me. I think maybe Perez. Why do I think Perez was the 2nd seed? I may be wrong.
Really good attack by Perez. He gets a takedown. It's now an 8-3 lead. Perez doing a really good job now. He's starting to get a rhythm.
The brackets. Yep, Perez was the top seed. And Garaquilla was the 2nd seed. So seeding went through right like it was supposed to. escape there by Garrequilla.
8-4 advantage for Perez. Really good attack by misdirection, high crotch by Garrequilla, and gets the takedown. It's now a 7-8 match here.
Makes it very interesting.
Garrequilla needs to get to more of his attacks. The 2 attacks he's taken, he scored off of. Every time Perez shoots, Perez scores. This is a match of offense right here.
Perez has seemed a little outmatched when Garrequilla is going to his offense. I agree with you 100% there. It's been, he's got to be very defensive.
And now Garrequilla's on another shot. He gets his hands locked. See if he can come up here and finish. Really good job ankling out by Perez. No takedown awarded yet. 17 seconds left, no takedown yet. Now Garrequilla's in better position. He steps over. He's in position for a takedown here with 9 seconds left. He pops his head and gets a takedown. A 10-9 advantage now for Garrequilla.
That was a hell of a period for Garrequilla.
Yeah, really great comeback for for the lead here.
One of the, I guess, big surprises too, down there at Region 3, Dalton Weber beating Ryan DeGeorge, 2 quality kids.
Ryan DeGeorge being a returning state champion.
You wonder if that'll motivate him down at States. I think, honestly, looking at that weight, what weight was that?
132.
Not knowing off the top of my head, that could honestly be another matchup we see. Maybe, depending on where they're in the bracket, a potential state final.
DeGeorge also coming off the loss to Pano. I mean, you have a really interesting argument for seeding now with Dalton Weber getting one.
Oh, nice job by Perez. Floating over. He's going to get some points here.
He's getting backs here. He could get the fall here.
Trying to keep the point of contact. Should get the 3. Okay, 3.
And now he's up by 4 right now. But Garrequilla made an incredible comeback in the last period. This is still anybody's match here.
I mean, Perez just went for it there. One thing, you have to wonder if you're Garrequilla, you put all your effort into taking a lead heading into third, and early in the third, you lose it and almost get pinned, have to push stuff out. Mentally, how do you get back into a match from that point? You know what I mean? Like, you fought to get it up and have a lead.
And he has been having trouble getting out from under Perez, and time is not on his side here.
It's not like he's only down by 1, he's down by 4. Like if you're...
I mean, with the 3-point takedown...
But he's got to get up. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. That's been the issue so far throughout this match is he's been getting stuck under Tanner Perez.
And I don't think Perez has been hit with a stalling. I know Garrequilla has.
I don't believe he has either.
He may in a second because he's kind of just pushing forward there.
Yeah.
See if maybe they bang Perez.
Given
kind of right
Garrequilla hasn't made a real attempt to get up, so it's hard to bang Perez for stalling.
Yeah. No, 100%. You just see them say, as you see the referee saying, come on, wrestle. 15 seconds left. Oh. 9 seconds left. Can I ask you a stupid scenario here? Would you, if you were Perez, would you let him up? Just kind of just run like this is here? Because, I mean, you're going to get hit with stone, but you're not going to lose.
I mean, you can do whatever. Perez gets the region title, but, I mean, I'm up. I was controlling the match on top. I probably would have stayed on top.
Well, you also don't want to have the possibility of getting a roll, something like that. Yeah, so, I mean, that's what he did. So, But great job by Tanner Perez. Great job by Tanner Perez. I'd like to thank our main title sponsors for today. Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey, 973-584-2345. Or Ivy Rehab, physical therapy. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age, broad insurance acceptance, and personalized treatment plans, ensuring patients receive the quality of care they deserve. You can scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about our treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. 150 champions here. Conklin from PCTI, Bullock second from Mount Olive, and Wayne Valley for fourth. I'm not 100% sure who was third. I'm going to say it was Charlie Bazinski from Roxbury was third. I'm going to be heading to the 165 final. It's going to be Joseph Goletta from Clifton versus Scott Coppola. Coppola from Mount Olive. Apparently I get told I say it wrong all the time.
Coppola?
Yes, Coppola.
Okay. I have experience wrestling Goletta here. We wrestled 2 times throughout my career, my junior and senior year.
This is the first of 3 finalists for Clifton today as well. They have Nick Doctor at 190 and Isaac Kazamovsky at heavyweight. One thing I like about Coppola too, when they play music, when they do a dual meet, they play Italian music for him. I love it. His grandfather's here. I think it's his grandfather. I'm sorry if it's his dad and I'm just calling him your grandfather. I don't mean to think you look old. I'm just throwing it out there.
Goletta into front head. Goletta likes to be in underhooks. He loves upper body positions. So look for him to get to those attacks.
This is a very interesting weight because you had a lot of turmoil in the bottom bracket. Coppola wound up he was a 2-3, wrestled out, and then Goletta won his district and wound up beating top seed Alad Franamos from Leonia in the semi. So
Goletta goes up early here. He's up 3-0.
I did it again. It's Capolo.
Oh, Coppola.
I messed it up. I switched it up. Capolo. The dad or grandpa's coming to shank me tonight. He had me go through it.
He's gonna come at you with that Italian music.
I'm from East Hanover. I should know how to pronounce these names, but there's always an accent on the wrong letter or, on the wrong vowel. And it's like, all right. Three nothing. Goletta leads here.
2 seconds left in the first period. I believe this is his second region final, Goletta's. Last year he lost to St. Joe's wrestler. He was up in this weight.
You're correct. He was. I don't know if I know he was at Randolph for 1 year. I think his freshman year, because they lived in there, and then they moved to Clifton, which Randolph was upset about. They would have loved to have had a wrestler like him in.
I believe his dad was also a coach for Randolph, and now he's a coach for him.
Oh, no, his
here at,
dad's been at Clifton forever. He just happened to live in Randolph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His mother, the coach's wife, is in charge of the girls wrestling team. Does a great job with them, too.
Cradle, I mean, he just lifted him up in the air with a cradle.
Yeah, like he's like, I got this cradle locked in. I'm getting some
I'll tell
swipes.
you, I wrestled him. He's ridiculously strong.
You could, like, you look at him right now and you see his arms, like, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, he doesn't, and I'm saying, I'm trying to say this the right way, it doesn't look like a bodybuilder. But when you see him, like, lift like that, you just see the
He's
strength.
strong. Yeah, he's strong.
You see the strength.
A 6-0 lead for Goleta in the second period here.
Goleta in charge here, 6-0. Short time.
Got that belly bar and just wait there.
This is an interesting weight, as we said, because, you know, how everything happened. We didn't have, well, Peretti wound up losing from St. Joe's Montvale. He had an okay season, but I think they expected a little more. He wound up losing to Scott here, and, you know, that kind of spurred him on. And then Goleta beating the top seed, you know, he beat, and this is my opinion, my personal opinion, the way everything went this year with St. Joe's Montvale not having the great season as he should have, it messed the seeding up in here, because you got two guys who met in the quarterfinals in Luke Shivas and Goleta, who easily could have been in the final right here.
Yeah.
And they wound up meeting the first night, which I think is a shame.
Say 7-0 lead for Goleta. I guess the takedown is now 10-0 for Goleta.
50 seconds left here, 10-0 Goleta leads. Looking ahead to the next weight class, you're going to have Ryan Burton, who I call the Pork Chop Express. There's a reason behind that. Versus William Capizzi from Passaic Valley. Potentially dangerous there on that leg. Wonder if should I save it for when we're talking about Ryan during his match, or should I tell it now? I'll save it for when Ryan wrestles. $10 seconds left. Goleta is your 2025 Region 2 165 champion. Follow us on social media on Facebook, GardensHSWrestling.com. On X, GardensHSW. On Instagram, GardensHSWrestling. Like and subscribe, get notified when we go live on YouTube. GardensHSWrestling.com provides the most wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. Going to have the 157 champions come out, but have there with Tanner Perez. Everybody who won there. Camponegro from Par Hills there. Perez getting a huge ovation from his home crowd in his home gym. Big moment for him. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company, Forum Coffee, and Performance Trophy, the official sponsor of GardensHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower. We are here at Region 2. James Dacunto, myself, 175 bout. This is going to be from Passaic Valley, William Capizzi, and from St. Joe's Montvale, Ryan Burton. Now, I said I called him the Pork Chop Express. This might be a little bit before your time. The Pork Chop Express is from the movie Big Trouble in Little China, when Jack Burton, that was his truck, and he called himself the Pork Chop Express. And I said it as a joke to his mom after his freshman year, and now I refer to him all the time as the Pork Chop Express from that movie. Because anytime Burton's on the mat, it's big trouble for his opponent.
He goes up 3-0 early. Again, one of my teammates in 8th grade. Spent a lot of hours in the room with him. He's really, really a good wrestler.
And you know what? Can I tell you something too? Humble, nice kid.
Yeah.
Like one of the nicest kids you could talk to. Like always has a smile, nice because let's be honest, some of the kids at parochials can kind of have an attitude.
Yeah.
He does not, and it's really enjoyable to talk to him and his family. The only fun thing, I was busting his mother's chops this year. Last year, after he won the state title, his sister hopped the fence at States and almost got thrown out, and they had to do it. And I was like, just make sure she doesn't get thrown out this year.
This is en route to be. This might be the quickest tech fall I've ever seen in my life.
He was just going to town there. I think he got that tech fall
in under a minute.
Yeah, like 40 seconds. I think he spent more time walking over to sign in than he did on the mat.
I mean, you can't even feel bad if you're his opponent. I mean, he does it to state medalists.
He's a top-notch wrestler. I mean, what do you expect? He's got to be the favorite to win the title again. Gonna head to 190 here in a minute. Oh wow, 190's done, I guess. All right, let's roll to the next one. I'd like to thank our title sponsors: Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey, 973-584-2345, and Ivy Rehab. We offer the most comprehensive care for every age. Broad insurance acceptance and personalized treatment plans, ensuring patients receive the quality care they deserve. The best part, you can see a physical therapist without a prescription. You can also scan the code on your screen to learn more about our treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. Going to have the champions here come out for 165. Shivas at third. Scott Coppola from Mount Olive, and Goleta from Clifton. Joseph Goleta. As I said, 190. It's going to be Caleb Jackson from St. Joe's Montvale versus Nick Doctor from Clifton. Quick takedown there by Jackson.
35 and 19, a four-time district champ, two-time region champ, and a returning state champ. Now let's move to 190. Nick Doctor is a senior, 42. Nick has a lifetime record of 125 and 24. Four-time district champ, fourth in the region. Caleb Johnson from St. Joe's is a senior at 23 and 5. Lifetime 74 and 13. Two-time district champ, third in the region and fifth in the state.
Jackson cuts. Don, how do I say the last name?
Doctor.
Doctor, just like Doctor.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just with a K.
Okay. Jackson leads 6-1 over Doctor.
Full disclosure, I've actually known the Doctor family for years. They were originally Parsippany, and the family's originally from Clifton. They moved back, and Nick's been there. And honestly, I'll tell you, the one, just due to different, injury, stuff like that, he has a younger brother who's a little bit bigger than him, who Nick tells me, and I remember saying, was the better wrestler. And here's Nick in the, region finals, and, he's doing a great job, but there might be another Doctor ready to deliver some wins. See what I did there?
Yeah.
All the Doctor puns I could think of when I do it, with, precision, stuff like that.
Down here 6-2. And Jackson's on another attack and now leads it 9-2 with 18 seconds left. He's probably going to try to ride out the period.
Doctor is going to take offense here.
Good
Doctor
double
with
leg by Jackson.
Doctor with the scalpel-like precision on the cut, but then quickly take it down, no point. They were out. I don't know what the St. Joe's Montville coaches are complaining about.
I think it's a score. They're
Yeah, tech fall.
Yep.
Listen, talking to the family, Doctor knew it was going to be tough against Jackson. He went out there, he did what he could. He'll do good in states, I'm thinking. You want to be a sponsor? I become a sponsor. Click on your logo here on the team page or send me an email, admin@GSHSWrestling.com. We showcase the most wrestling in the state of New Jersey. Send us an email, get back to you in 24 hours. GuardiansStateHSWrestling.com is your premier high school wrestling provider for all New Jersey wrestling. Let us turn your cents into major dollars. Also, I'd like to thank one of our title sponsors, the Harrington Companies. Harrington Demolition and Recycling, Harrington Construction, Hoffman and Supply. Proud sponsors of what we do here at GuardiansStateHSWrestling.com. Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GuardiansStateHSWrestling.com. On X, GuardiansSW. On Instagram, GuardiansStateHSWrestling. Like and subscribe. Get notified on YouTube when we go live with any matches. We show the most matches. See when we go on live with them. GuardiansHSWrestling.com. Going to be at the 215 weight coming up. Here we got blood time on the 5th place match. Yeah, I think they're out of blood time here on the 5th. Just starting the 3rd, 7-2 it looks like. Passaic Valley's Benvenuti's leading. A little more blood time. Let's do some more. Ivy Rehab, ivyrehab.com. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age, broad insurance acceptance, and personalized treatment plans, ensuring your patients receive the quality of care they deserve. The best part? You can see a physical therapist with or without a prescription. If you're in pain, schedule an appointment today at ivyrehab.com/appointments. You can also scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about our treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. Now we're going to have the introduction of the 190.
No,
Nope, still over there. I'm sorry, I heard a whistle. I thought it was over. My fault. I think everybody thought it was over. I heard clap and everything. But I know they still have to do, they're going to have to do the medalist for 175, I think.
Yeah, I believe 175 is next, and then we start the 215 matches.
Yeah, 190, and then we'll have heavyweight, and boom, boom, boom.
More blood time on the 5th place match.
This looks injury now.
Oh, injury
They
time
got
now?
injury lit up now. I don't want to be rude to anybody. It's the 5th place match. Like, I understand, but you know what I mean? Like,
I really was never a fan of, like, the whole concept of, like, wait for all the matches to finish. I always just like to be in and out. Like, that's personally how I liked it as a wrestler.
so I understand why you want to do it, time and everything. But when we do it for counties and stuff, a lot of times you just wrestle 1st and 3rd next to each other. You don't have to have the 2 mats. It's nice. It works for everybody. You don't have a 5th place match holding. And then, of course, it'll be a bunch of 3rd place matches holding us up. But we already kind of know from each weight who's going down. You know what I mean? Just wrestle it out and find out who's, what the seeding is at that point.
'Cause as a wrestler, this right here, this like your whole warm up is going away right now.
Yeah, you were all ready to go. I mean, Gonzalez went over, was ready to check in. Nope, not yet.
And, you know, it's just this kind of awkward, you know, moments when you're walking, you know, back and forth, and, you know, your opponent's right there. And I don't know. It's just something I liked to avoid when I could, but.
Well, you know, you guys are like staring at each other.
Yeah,
You know what's
yeah.
going. You know, it's like you want to warm up. You want to just wrestle. You don't want to have all, you know, all the gamesmanship in a sense.
45 seconds left to go there in that match. Go out of bounds, so.
I thought they were already in the third, and it seemed like the clock reset. I was like, what? I must have been looking at another time or something. I almost want to call the action on that, but then I don't want people to be confused.
Yeah. Not a great decision at the end there by the Pacific Valley wrestler, or not Valley. Sorry, what's that other team?
Wayne Valley.
Wayne
So
Valley.
it is a valley.
Yeah. You know, you were down by 3. You just got to turn. There's some time left. You know, he kind of let off all the weight off of him and didn't really go for a turn. I mean, you know, the 5th place matches, you know, from what I've heard from other people who wrestle them, a lot of times they don't really care too much about them.
You're pretty much eliminated. It's like, you know, okay, come here. You know,
like there's the off chance that somebody gets injured and, you know, you could fill in for them, but it's not very likely because, you know, I was in a situation where I guess they thought when my junior year when I qualified for states that I might have dropped out because my shoulder my junior year was in, you know, not great condition. But, you know, you made it all season. What's one more tournament? You know, most guys are almost never going to drop out of the state tournament. Like, yeah, it would really have to be a very serious injury. But even then, it's a match really for seeding next year.
Congratulations. Why are we in the Harrington press box? Why are we in the Harrington press box? It's not the post show yet. Jared over here slipping. I need that for the blooper reel.
Anthony Harris versus Gonzalez from Mount Olive.
Nico
Gonzalez from Mount Olive and Anthony Harris from St. Joe's Regional. Harris was a state finalist, I believe, 2 years ago. He was out last year because of injury. Lost in the finals to a St. Joe's wrestler his sophomore year. He lost to Michael Delgado of St. Joe's. A good single leg by Harris.
Yeah, it was interesting. St. Joe's Montville lost a really great upperweight in Delegata. He goes to St. John Vianney, and Harris is now up at St. Joe's Montville. So
yeah.
Talk about getting a good kid. You know, when you lose a kid like that, you're trying to get it all set up. Bringing a kid in like that, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He leads 3-1 over Gonzalez.
I mean, you lose a Fargo champion, but gain a Fargo finalist. So
yeah,
I mean, it's not really too bad of a loss compared to what what he gained, what they gained, you know. But Harris is up here 3-1 against Nico Gonzalez.
You know what I've noticed a lot, and we talked about this earlier with JoJo, something, the duck unders.
Yeah.
It seems to be something they teach religiously at St. Joe's because they keep throwing it.
Yeah, right
nobody's
there.
ready for it.
And
gonna hit Nico with a stalling there. And take it.
Another guy who was on that Pope John team with me in 8th grade. To put it into perspective, how good that team could have been.
You had me hanging. Was it Harris?
Oh, yeah, Harris.
Okay.
Harris.
I thought you were trying to throw. I'm like,
I'm
another
sorry.
guy. I'm like, wait, who? And you
Yeah,
had me-
Anthony Harris.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense? I'm like, oh. That would. Now you're talking about some of those kids. That would have been a dominant squad.
Yeah, you had Caden Ricciardi up there. Anthony Harris, Ryan Burton. The Hollies. Overall, like a loaded. You had another St. Peter's wrestler, or not St. Peter's. Seton Hall. Trying to remember his name. He was in the region finals against a West Milford kid last year.
All right, now you're throwing me here. Hang on.
Lighter weight.
Not Pellegrino or.
No.
We'll think of it. How do you become a sponsor? Easy. Send me an email, admin@GardensHWrestling.com, or click on your logo here. You go directly to my email. I get back to you within 24 hours. GardensHWrestling.com showcases the most wrestling in the state of New Jersey. We will turn your cents into dollars. GardensHWrestling.com. And follow us on social media. I'm interrupting you, James. Follow me on social. I got to make the money. I got a new kid. Follow me on social media. Facebook, GardensHWrestling.com. X, GardensHW. Instagram, GardensHWrestling. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Get notified when we go live with all our stuff, our podcasts and everything.
Was Nick Oriola was the name of the wrestler I was thinking about.
And, of course, you guys would have still had Carson Walsh.
Yep. You still would have had Carson, Dalton.
Now, without getting too much into the history of I understand that there was an issue with the administration and a head coach there, and he did not like what they were doing and went to another school.
Yeah,
and that kind of caused a lot of people to leave.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure.
Without getting into it,
I'm not sure if that's why everyone left. I think everyone left for different reasons. Personally, it was just the financial aid that they cut a little bit of it out, and personally just couldn't afford it. A good shot by Harris. And he has him on his back here. He gets the fall over Nico Gonzalez.
I think Harris was just tired. As we see the replay, runs in here, slides, does a duck under, gets the double, brings him down, throws up, slides up, gets the half, gonna get the count, and get the pin.
How often do you see a super duck in the region finals?
I know. 190 champions. You got Jackson from St. Joe's Montville, Doctor from Clifton, Tyler Cumming from Mount Olive, and I'm going to try this name, horribly mispronounce it. Andrea Testavizavilli from Fairlawn. I just mumbled some words there, so I apologize. Going to be heading to the heavyweight bout, the final bout of the evening.
And St. Joe's came out with this heavyweight out of nowhere. He's been having a great season all year. I believe he was a Beast in the East placer. Has put together some really big wins over some big names.
Yeah, I mean, you lose Delegado and you get somebody who can step in and just kind of, I'm not going to say fill the hole because we're not talking about that. Somebody who could be competitive.
Yeah, I mean,
and keep you guys in matches.
I mean,
that's big.
Even against Delegado, I'm not saying he wins, loses, I don't know, but it could be a very competitive match. Alvarez has been wrestling great all year.
But I think Delegado's got to be the favorite.
Yeah, obviously, being the returning state champion, you have to be the favorite. That being said, I do think it is a competitive match if it does happen.
We got to have Kazumovsky from Clifton, Alvarez from St. Joe's.
Alvarez digging underhooks.
Quick takedown there by Alvarez, and he gets the pin. 27 seconds. Great job there by Alvarez. As you see on the replay here, great job by Alvarez, gets the hook. Isaac went for a throw, just got caught. Alvarez fell on top of him and gets the pin. I'd like to thank our main title sponsors for tonight. Market Tavern, Flanders, New Jersey. 973-584-2345. Grab Burger, nothing disappoints. And this is coming from a fat guy. And Ivy Rehab. At Ivy Rehab, we offer comprehensive care for every age. We offer broad insurance acceptance and personalized treatment plans. The best part, when you see a physical therapist, with or without a prescription. You can also scan the QR code on your screen to learn more about our treatments and specialties. Take control of your health with Ivy Rehab. Now, we come into the Harrington press box. James Dacunto, Donald Brower here. Listen, we kind of understood coming into this region it was going to be the St. Joe's Montvale show. It was pretty obvious with how it was and who they were going to have in the seats. But really good showing by some of these other guys and making it down there. And I was really impressed by a few of the other, other weights, a Tanner Perez, and how well, talking about St. Joe's Montville and Anthony Piemonte wrestled a tough guy like his opponent. Yeah. Just kind of your thoughts as somebody who went through this last year, your thoughts heading in the States.
Not a lot of surprise on all the St. Joe's champions. I believe every single weight they had a finalist and they had a champion. That being said, there were some really good performances against them. And the weights they weren't at in the finals still wrestled really well. Like Goleta wrestled really well. Perez wrestled really well. Overall, it was an entertaining region. Crazy to see. How often do you see a 40-second tech fall in the region finals? I've personally never seen that. So, I think it was a very entertaining region. A lot to think about, especially if you think Piemonte going to States, how does that match go down in 2 weeks? That match is anybody's match. Anybody could win that match on any different day. Yeah,
and there were some quality matchups. And you kind of saw how, there was a gap in some weights, but then other weights that were really close.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for States. So, this is a great one. So, listen, we're done here. I got a newborn baby I got to get home to. The wife is probably going to be texting me, 2-week-old, beautiful little girl. She's not watching, but I'll wave like she is. But we're going to be doing some state coverage. We're going to be doing our state primer, most likely Wednesday night. It'll be live on our YouTube. We're going to talk a little bit about the boys, then the girls, and then we're going to be doing a nightly podcast down there and have wrap-ups. And then my goal, sometimes goals aren't really met, but my goal for States is to have individual interviews with each champion as well as their match, and then anybody who medals, boys or girls, having words with them on the, down there while we're there. So for James Dacunto, Jarrett, and everyone here, I'm Donald J. Brower. We'll see you next week.